What's going on, Hammer? I'm messing around with the microphone. What's going on, Hammer? Oh, come on. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just setting up now. Gonna run some Lime. If you wanted to go live in about half an hour, I will stream you out, or I don't know what you'll be doing. I've not seen you online tonight, so I'm gonna stream some Lime up and see where things get. But yeah, shout out to everyone. Let me just double check to make sure everything is working. It seems like it is working. But yeah, if you can hear me, guys, let me know that you can hear me. Let me just finalize this. Shout out to Chinchilla in the chat as well. Oh, I've got to run this advert now. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me just run this advert to make sure that you can hear me, guys, yeah? Oh, what, you've been swimming, Hammer? Okay, okay. Monetization turned on quickly tonight. Yeah, let me run this top video here, guys. It seems that there are a few Lime commentaries, so you'll get to hear quite a lot of Lime tonight. But yeah, shout out to all you guys locked in right now. I appreciate you passing by. Run some support for the old sniffling Lime. Oh, shout out to Lime. Nice to see Lime has been live streaming recently, guys. I've been enjoying that. Are you guys online, or are you guys online or not? Are you guys playing on the games or not? Amazon, YouTube. I don't know if you're online, Chinchilla. I was going to check out Black Ops 2, but I'll probably just wait until tomorrow night. Now it's the weekend coming up. I've got Tyrexy Gaming coming over at the weekend, so we're going to be going to see Black Widow at the weekend, so I will do a little report on that coming up. Yeah, like I said, any of you guys go live, then, you know, let me know and I'll stream you out. I'll restream it out. It has been, I mean, I've probably played more matches this week on the different games. I mean, man, I played more matches the last 2 days than I probably played in the last 6 months. Like, the amount of team death matches that I played in the last 2 days. You guys know me, I don't play all the time. But yeah, I've just been having that behind the scenes things going on, guys, so I've needed a distraction recently. It's just been really, it's been quite fun, you know, playing on the games, etc. Yeah, shout out to Hammer on his 3rd nuke. Starting to rack them up now. Long way to go though, Hammer. When you got guys like Chinchilla who are getting 5-6 nukes in the same stream. That was a crazy night, that was, man. That was a crazy night. 6 nukes in like 3 hours. And it wasn't even against the same lobby either, it was different people. Oh yeah, we shredded. They got salty yesterday. I noticed the difference. Modern Warfare 2 and 3, Black Ops 1 and 2, you will get people trying to trash talk. But on Ghosts, people just start playing like trash. That lobby was slightly clean at the start, and then it just went disgusting. Like, guys laying down in every corner, you know. Fair enough, yeah, I'm using the tracker scope. I'm using things like that, yeah? But I only started using that because I kept getting shredded with the the Bison because I was using the Bison with no scope, and I just kept getting killed by thermal. So I thought, well, I'll use a different weapon. I've only got the holographic or the tracker scope, so I just decided to use the honey badger with the tracker scope. And then next thing, the whole lobby is using thermal. Yeah, it's like, oh man, this is unplayable. And it was unplayable. That match on one of the maps that I don't really know. There was a map on one of the maps that I don't really know. Is it Tremor? Yeah, I don't really know Tremor, but man, they got so toxic on that map there. They were hiding, they were just playing. Everyone had thermal. Yeah, that guy with the LMG, I forget what his name was, but one of them came to Modern Warfare 2. After we'd been playing against one of them on Ghost, he switched over to Modern Warfare 2 and started noob tubing. So yeah, that was fun. In fact, you never played Modern Warfare 2 when I was playing. Like, I joined in Lime's last game with Stunner and Lime, and I was like 10-3 or 9 or 10-3. Yeah, and the host got salty because I flung up UAVs and counter UAVs, and he backed out and the game ended. Yeah, but yeah, that Ghost guy, he was in that lobby there. He sent me a message like, oh, do you play MW2? I was like, yo, you noob tube, man. Get the fuck, you know what I mean? Get away from my channel, man. This guy was noob tubing. You know what, guys? I'll be honest. I broke my rule the other day, and for about 45 seconds, I was using noob tubes on Modern Warfare 2. And you know what, guys? I killed one person with a noob tube, and I just sat there and just felt like crap. And I was just like, no, man, I'm not doing that. And I got killed, and then I switched back over to the UMP-45. I can't use them, guys. I don't like them. I just don't like them. Honestly, I can't believe how long that I relied on being able to just do that. Like, oh, if they get toxic, I'll get toxic. No, I'm not interested, guys. It's just a horrible way of playing. And I was like bomb rushing on Wasteland at the end. I just thought, forget it. Yeah, and I just started like shredding 2 and 3s at a time.
Counter UAV up. They're blind.
I have been trying to play way more aggressive recently because there's just no point. What's the point in hiding, man? There's no point. No point in hiding anymore, guys. You know what I mean? There's no point in hiding anymore. You've got to play smart, like in the Favela one. I played so smart, played so slow and so smart in that Favela game that I ended up just waiting the game out. I realised when the clock got to like 7,200, I thought, I may as well just wait the game out and then quit. It was my last game as well, so I was like, yeah, you know what? The ads will be hit and miss at the start. You want to refresh, guys, refresh. I've had a couple of ads, so I know that the adverts are working, but you may have come in here before the adverts were up and running, so, you know, feel free to refresh, guys, if you want to. But yeah, the ads are working, Chinchilla, because I've just ran one myself. So yeah, monetization is definitely switched on. It's just if you come in too early and then, you know, the adverts have not yet processed, it takes a few minutes for it to get actually processed. What's going on, Sierra? Oh, what's going on, Lime? Yeah, the adverts are definitely working now, guys.
Friendly Apache inbound. UAV online.
That's you, Zero. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke. I don't even like Diet Coke. I don't like Diet Coke or Pepsi Max. I prefer Pepsi Max, but I don't like Diet Coke anyway. Better than that, yeah. You want to see if Fort can get online over the weekend so that he can join us, and then we can get a 6-man, and then we can just take on all comers. Apart from obviously Spin Bottles and the absolutely disgusting people that I've seen on Big Body Harris's stream earlier. But yeah, you can invite Fort if you want, or you can send him a message asking him if he wants to join us, you know, at the weekend as a 6-man, us 5 and him, you know, take on all comers, take on followers, and see what goes on. Because we were pretty much undefeated. I never lost a match when I was playing in the 8 or 9 games that I played, which is more matches than I've played in quite a while, guys, to be honest. I have not lost. And then I consider that match on Wasteland last night, I consider that a win as well, because the host got salty, yeah, and backed out because I was throwing up UAVs. So you can make of that what you want, guys. I was like 9-3 or 9 or 10-3, and the host got salty and backed out. Started shredding.
Domination.
Yeah, shout out to Fort. We need to get, like I say, we need to get Fort involved in a 6-man. We need to either get Fort or Harris to join us as a 6-man, and then we just need to just take on all comers. But Harris has got too many of those friends that I don't want to play against. You know what I mean? But I've noticed though, those guys are not as good at team deathmatch as they are at domination. Obviously a lot of people exploit dominations because they exploit the flag capturing, so they'll just go straight for the flags immediately. Whereas in team deathmatch it's more strategic. A lot of people don't like playing that way.
Ready for deployment. Mark the DC.
Securing Charlie.
Well, if we could get everyone online at the same time, we could probably have like a Grand War team, a 9-man of like, you know. I'm not even gonna lie, I'd probably just sponge up the majority of the kills, guys, because everyone would be aiming for me while you guys would be. If we could get a 9-man in the Grand War, I'd just sponge up the kills, boys. Like, sponge up the deaths. I'd just let myself get killed loads of times so that you guys could just keep killing the people that were bomb rushing me. Because I know I'd get bomb rushed. It just depends who we'd be up against. Because all the noob tubes and all that, you'd have to, you know, we'd have to sort something out, man. Like, make some kind of rules. Like, maybe only one person in the team is allowed to use 1-man army or noob tubes. You know, maybe 1 man's allowed to use scavenger. The rest have to use, you know, normal weaponry, man. Because, man, once you've got 4 people playing noob tubes, it don't matter if you win the games or not. The game becomes unplayable. And you guys know it as well. I haven't had as much fun on the game as I have. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie, it's been great. I haven't played the game that much. I vowed that I would never play the game again. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like, not like that anyway. Like, you know, I said I'd pop in here and there, I'd have to get footage, I'd do whatever. But I vowed that I would never take the game that seriously again. But you know what, guys? Over the last couple of days, I have had more... I'm not going to use the word... Like, the word fun is subjective because I haven't had fun playing the game. I've had fun playing the game with you guys. The game's just been toxic and horrible, but you can kind of ignore it when you're in a good team or when you're in a team. Let's be fair, guys, when you're in a team, you kind of just get on with the game, yeah? When you're on your own, you do feel like you're being targeted, man. It's horrible. Like, Lime, I don't know how you deal with that sometimes. Like, Chin, you seem to be able to do it in the TVM, but you know, you guys, sometimes you guys will struggle in the Grand War. Lime, you put with that in the Grand War all the time. That's like, I couldn't deal with 5 people being after me at all times. When they're trapping man in corners, you know how I get, my head gets funny with that stuff because I don't understand it. Like, it's one thing when one player's better than you and he just keeps coming and shredding you, yeah? It's another thing when someone's cheating and keeps shredding you. It's absolutely unacceptable when somebody in your team is telling their team where you are, so that they just keep bomb rushing across the map and coming to kill you. And anyone can say, oh, that's just you using excuses, Rex with the typical excuses, but it's not. It's hard, guys. It's horrible as well to play the game in that way. Oh man, you're surrounded here.
Charlie secure.
But yeah, I'm not even lying. I was getting angry while streaming. I guess I knew I put myself in check. Yeah, it was frustrating. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did come in that last game last night. Yeah, that was a great feeling to see myself sitting almost top of the board. That was nice. That was nice. I was just shredded. I don't know where you guys were. For once, I don't know where you guys were in that match, but I was just shredding the whole time. Shout out to Line for not raging, I'm sure. Yeah, oh man, definitely. Definitely. When you nearly lost that nuke on the first stream, you nearly raged then because you could feel it. Like, you got very fortunate with that knife, but you also would have been very unfortunate if you would have been killed because of the circumstances of how you had to chase the final kill, and them guys were just sitting up in the buildings and stuff. Like, when it's like that, it's horrible. As I watch you on my screen jump to your death with Last Stand. I don't find them... I need to read that again. Targeting me, I guess I'm used to it and hoping for the best, but I tolerate the cheaters. But I don't tolerate the cheaters. Yeah, I agree. No, but it's just, when I say like targeting, I don't mean it like they're tracing you or stream sniping or anything like that, because I've seen it when they're doing it to Fortunate and they've done it to Big Body Harris. They've even done it to Dylan before, yeah? You know, it's ridiculous, yeah? What I mean with you, Lime, it's more to do with when you can just tell that guys are dying, guys who are good on the game are just dying multiple times so they can find you, yeah? That for me, that's just a bit sucky, that is, man. That just makes me, you can see when it's happening. I can see that in your normal uploads, Lime, like your normal Harriers and AC-130 uploads. So when you're live, I can blatantly see it. It actually wasn't too bad though, because you were playing Team Deathmatch, so you won't get too much of that in Team Deathmatch. In the Grand War, it can be unplayable. Okay, Sarah, I appreciate the support.
Enemy UAV online.
Ah, Lan said there's several rage commentaries coming out in the future.
Losing B.
What, are we gonna get some toxic line?
Enemy care package incoming. Enemy
Yeah, I
UAV
was yelling
online.
pure bliss when I got that nuke. Yeah, it was. Somebody described it as a nukem nuke, as in like, because of the you reacted like a video game character or like a wrestler. You sounded like a wrestler. Grunting as well. Great to see. Let's pour some soda, guys. But yeah, if I'm perfectly honest, guys, I've been struggling, and obviously I've told you guys about, you know, some of the issues that I've got with mental health. Like, I have been struggling recently, guys. You know, I've not really said anything, but I found out recently that somebody who you know, like an uncle to me, basically, a family friend, had passed away over the weekend, and it was, you know, it's not easy. I don't want to sit here and dwell on that. I just want to be honest and say, like, you know, I'm not really one to look for sympathy about anything. My life's already a mess as it is anyway, guys. Yeah, I've done massive amounts of damage to my life anyway, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, I could never consider myself to be considered as a normal person. Yeah, that's all I can do, man. Like, you know, like I said, YouTube's more to me than just... It's an escape. It's an escape from the reality that I live in, that I've always lived in. Because my brain can be a very, as you've seen in the videos, it's not just all laughs and jokes. My brain can be a very volatile thing. And if I can convince myself of certain things, I can't stop my brain from thinking those things. You know, my personality disorder just takes over, and I can't stop myself from thinking those things. Yeah, so I end up like losing control. And you know, if you guys know anything about psychological mental health, then you will know when you're talking to people and you're trying to explain things and people are just thinking that you're crazy, it's a horrible feeling, guys, because I know that it's there somewhere, and I know that I'm not just imagining what I'm thinking. There are things that are taking place, but it's just so difficult when there's no one to turn to, and you just feel like you're bothering people. Yeah, you feel like, you know, you can't really explain yourself, and then people just assume, and it's like when people say, oh yeah, you're not right, I'm like, yeah, I know I'm not right. No one ever said that I was right. You know, I mean, no one ever said that I was, like, even mentally, like, well. It just, the things that I say, I have learned a lot of stuff in my life, and I feel that I have enough knowledge to be able to express myself. And some people take that as in, you know, like, maybe, you know, I know something that they don't know, and that's fair enough, but I've never tried to come across like I am some kind of clever or some kind of genius when it comes to mental health. I just know what it is. I just know that there's been something wrong with me since I was about 5 years old. Yeah, man, it's just... I mean, let's be fair, that's what I mean. I think people underestimate me. People think because I never did the Discord thing, oh, you can't be that toxic. No, I'm not like tomfoolery toxic, guys. I'm genuinely PTSD, psychologically toxic. Because I've done things and I've seen things in my life that most of you only have seen in these video games. And it's nothing to be proud of. It's realism, guys. If you know it, you know it. When you get guys that play on these games that have been soldiers, they'll tell you about that. They'll tell you about, you know, what you have to wake up to. The death and the smell and the feeling. You never get that off your body. You never get that thought out of your mind and off your body. And then they start taking away people from you who don't deserve to die. And you've been trained and taught that certain people deserve to die. And then they start taking away people from you that don't deserve to die. And it's a hard world, guys. It's a tough, and it's a psychotic world that you could only imagine. And I hope you guys never experience anything like that. I wouldn't wish that, even on the people that I don't like. I wouldn't wish that on them. It's a horrible thing to have. It's a horrible feeling to have inside of you. You know, I always imagined that when I grew up, I'd be able to get over the things that happened to me as a child and the things that have happened in my life, but they become worse. The stronger that you get and the more dangerous that you become, the more that those things start to affect you, guys. The more that the things that have happened to you, like many people are living with things that happened to them when they were children and when they were younger, things that you couldn't do nothing.
Hey, I'm Talon, and this
I know that feeling, and I'll be honest with all of you guys. There is nothing worse than when you get older and you are trained to physically kill people with your bare hands, and you can't stop the thinking that people did something to you when you were a child or something like that. It's a horrible feeling, guys. When my PTSD takes over, I can't reset it. It just, something just happens and it triggers me, and then that's the end of it there. But yeah, enough of the the cancelling session here, guys. Like, let's get back to the footage on hand here. Because yeah, I can talk about that all day. And you know, like I say, guys, I have been meaning to do a stream that is more based around mental health. Because I'm not the only person who is suffering from mental health. I can guarantee you that one, guys. Yeah, who's on the game right now? Because we'll run this for a bit. We'll run this, guys. And then, like I said, if one of you guys wants to go live, let me know. Because I've got all day tomorrow as well. I can do another live tomorrow if possible. Catch up with the videos and etc. And you know. So if any of you guys want to go live, or if any of you guys want to stream out, I'll either re-stream you or I'll just join the stream. Yeah, man, I'll just join the stream.
Predator missile inbound. Counter UAV is up.
This clip was from an extra streak from the very first RPG setup. Okay. Yeah, man, my first, like, because I used to do the crazy classes, and I do need to get back to the crazy classes, to be honest. My first one was the M4A1 with the ACOG scope, because I kept saying to people, someone told me that the M4A1 in Modern Warfare 2 is a terrible weapon. Now, it's not the best weapon, but it's certainly not a terrible weapon. You just gotta know how to use it, guys. Yeah? Ammo, you don't like the M4A1. I know you don't. But yeah, I haven't got a problem with it. I think it's a pretty sturdy weapon. But then I do play a lot of my gaming at close range. I don't normally go for long range. I'd be more confident with the UMP-45 at range than I would be with the M4A1. I actually think that the UMP-45 is more powerful. You know, I may be statistically wrong, but it certainly feels unsilenced more powerful. Even silenced, I'd say, silenced UMP-45 is probably just about as powerful, in my opinion, as the M4A1. I feel like I shoot more bullets from the M4A1. It's the weapon in every game. That's what it is, Chinchilla. People misguide well balanced with OP because it's a gun that you can use in all situations. Every class every weapon category has a weapon that can be used in all situations, yeah? But in Modern Warfare 2, of course, when you're looking at the models and their original range, they were deemed OP. But if you knew what that model was in real life, it's a range rifle. It's not even a shotgun, really, yeah? It's a rifle, yeah? It's basically a carbine rifle, yeah? The model, yeah? It will kill you from 30, 40, 50 feet. So, you know, the range on the game wasn't so much unrealistic. It's just because people were losing gunfights with the ACR against the models. That shouldn't really be happening from 30, 40 feet, like. But, you know, I can totally understand what the developers were thinking. There was no glitch in that weapon, guys. People think there was a glitch in the weapon. There was no glitch in the weapon. That's what they wanted that weapon to be. But it's just because it didn't suit the basis of the game. Especially not on maps like Scrapyard and High Rise, where you've got a lot of close quarters. You're practically dead. Like Skid Row. You're practically dead every time that you see someone with the models before they're patched. Yeah, so that's why they deem them unplayable. I don't think that the weapons themselves were unfair. They were exactly how the models are in real life. I think Modern Warfare 2, apart from the weapon glitches, they've got a lot of the balance with the weapons right. I don't think the UMP45 is as powerful as it is in this game, but it's also not powerful. You know what I mean? Like anyone trying to convince you that the UMP45 is some kind of pea shooter, they're wrong. Because even the M93 that Lime's using now, the Rafficar, that will kill you in one burst in real life. You know, the Diamante or the Rafficar, whatever they call it now, it will kill you in one burst. Obviously upper body, etc. And for it's the most balanced weapon, I think, slightly better than the ACR up close. It's much better than the ACR up close, but then that's what my problem is. My problem is the ACR and the UMP45 seem to be really good at like middle range, but don't seem to be fantastic like up close all the time. The UMP can be a little bit unpredictable with the hip fire as well, from what I've noticed, yeah? Although I do like hip fire, but I just think, you know, like when you think the rate of fire from the MP5K and the P90, they just seem to shred people from 10 feet away, whereas I feel like sometimes I do have to hit people 3, 4, 5 times with the UMP45 close. But from medium range, the gun is just unstoppable. Like, but with the AK-47 and the TAR-21, I feel like from up close range, they will shred you real quickly up close. Like, they will shred you. You come round the corner, guy lands 2 bullets with the AK, you're dead every time, yeah? Same with the P90 and the MP5K. But I feel that the ACR, the SCAR, the ACR, and the UMP45, I feel like if someone comes running round a corner at you, you just don't get enough bullets off. I just don't think you get enough bullets out of the weapon before they shred you, or commando lunge or whatever at you. Yeah, the P90 is great, but you almost have to use that weapon with the extended mags glitch, because it makes your character quicker and move. Like honestly, guys, trust me. Try lightweight marathon, ninja or commando with the P90 and extended mags. You're moving around so much quicker and so much like you can go for so much longer. So if someone's 10 feet away, you will catch them up in one sprint. Like, round the corner, bam, bam, bam. There is definitely an advantage to cold-blooded or lightweight with the UMP, with the P90. The P90 is the one weapon in Modern Warfare 2 that weirdly enough, it doesn't really require stopping power. It kind of does to kill people, but your relative fire rate is so high that you can get away without stopping power. However, the P90 is just the weapon for me that I think it's the most nimble weapon. I think you move so quickly with that weapon and it fires so quickly that if you turn into a room or into a building and someone's not looking at you, they don't get a chance to spin on you with the P90. Whereas sometimes they do get a chance to spin on you with the other weapons, I find. Especially with the 5k if they're like
Securing Alpha.
medium range. Sometimes you will lose that gunfight. They can spin on you. Yeah, the UMP or TAR. I've never used stopping power on the TAR 21 or the UMP 4. I don't think anyway. I might have off on the TAR, but I always just seem to use danger close or stopping power or cold blooded with the UMP or the TAR. I don't think I've ever used stopping power with the UMP 45. I might have in the original days before, you know, you advised me to use cold blooded and that to stay off the radar with the snipers, but not for a long time. The weapons, the go-to weapons for cold blooded for me are, even though at the idle sway, the silenced AK-47, I still think that is just an incredible weapon. If you've got the advantage, any height or any leverage advantage with the AK-47 silence, I just don't think people have got a chance to respond.
UAV online.
This class was an RCG nuke setup that I gave up on for the time being. What, the ACR thermal? Man, I tried the ACR thermal. I couldn't even get it. I think I got 2 kills with it, and then I did. Somebody stole my kill and stole my UAV, and I just was like, right, I hate this class. Yeah, man, I kept getting killed at 2. I remember it was on Favela, and somebody stole my kill, and I was like, you fucker, you stole my kill, you fucker. So annoying when people steal your kills. Is Heavy Hammer live? Nope. Where is Hammer? Everyone's on the game. But yeah, Lime, if you're hopping on, let me know. I'll more than likely be awake for at least another 2 hours. So, well, I'll be up about for at least another 2 hours. Probably stream this for about another 45 minutes, an hour. And then I'll get to some gaming. But that's what I was wondering, Lime, are you going to stream tonight or are you just going to wait? Chinchilla, are you planning on going live? Is anyone planning on going live?
Waiting for your mark. Repeat, Harriers. Friendly Harriers inbound. We're winning this fight.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I posted a video today where I just get... Oh, check Lime with the donation. Check that. Shout out to Lime with the donation. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, guys, check out me shredding the goat Chinchilla 3 times to get UAV. All 3 kills against Chinchilla. But he had to get me back. I made like the most dumbest maneuver. Like, I was watching back that Chin. And I was thinking, why did I not just keep running towards C flag? No one was down there. I was so excited that I wanted to just go back to like being where I was. Yeah, man, you gotta get them clips. I sat there for 3 hours this afternoon, yeah, because I couldn't sleep. I went to go to sleep last night and I just couldn't sleep. So I ended up staying up until this afternoon. And I ended up just editing like 8 or 9 videos together. Like, so yeah, there'll be plenty of Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. There's some Modern Warfare 3. Me and Chinchilla played Modern Warfare 3 last night. That was an experience. That lobby was so laggy, it was unreal. But I still managed to persevere. I even went flawless in one of the games, like 3-0. It's just so static on it's just so static on Modern Warfare 3. The game could be so good, but no one seems to use specialist anymore. Everyone seems to just use support, and everyone seems to just use portable radars. On maps like Dome as well. Like, why are you using the portable radar? Yes, Hammer, we'll get to see if we'll get some footage up eventually. Remember that obviously this is for different reasons. Plus, you only have like 5 videos or 8 videos, bro. So, you know, when you've got like 20 videos, I could do a whole stream. You have to consistently upload like Lime does. That's why I can stream out Lime's channel every week, because Lime uploads 3 to 4 to 5 every day, except 2 days a week. So, you know I'm going to have 15, 20 videos, 25 videos from Lime. But we'll get to some of your footage soon, Hammer. Don't you worry about that. These guys want to see more of your gameplays. You know, less hiding in the, check Chinchilla. And that makes me feel guilty, yeah, because I don't know how to donate on Twitch, yeah? And, you know, the amount of times that I've sat there and I thought, should I donate? But I'm going to have to figure that out now. Now you've donated, Chin, I'm going to definitely have to figure that one out. And I'm going to have to donate back to you, because I've been in your stream so many times, yeah? So, you know, I have to somehow figure out how to donate on Twitch. I was unsure of what I needed to do. Like, can I do it through PayPal like I can on YouTube? Because if I can do it through PayPal, then yeah, next time you're live, Chin, I'll definitely donate to you, bro. Or I'll just join and subscribe.
Friendly Harriers inbound.
Well, I'll just join and subscribe, so that you've got a subscriber. It's all love. It's all love here. It's all love. Like I say, guys, I don't do this for profit. I never needed no money. It just covers the cost, don't it? Like Lime will tell you, when you calculate how much money that you put into YouTube, you'll never, unless you get big time, guys, you'll never make that money back. Because you've got to say, like, yeah, fair enough. Say Lime got fortunate because Lime, he's still got the Xbox 360 that he bought 10 years ago, 12 years ago, guys. So he's not actually had to buy a console. When you look at my streaming, I had to buy a console to start streaming. So with all the cost of the internet, the consoles, the games, the Xbox Live subscription, you're already in the red by the time that you get monetized anyway. And a lot of people, guys, a lot of people spend hundreds of pounds on cameras and, you know, streaming equipment. Stunner spent a couple £100 on the Elgato and all that. And I'm like, it's something that now I'm monetized I can do, because I can build the monetization up and eventually I can then buy a capture card, yeah? But yeah, you know what, I considered that for a while, but thought, wow, just buying headsets, guys. I've already bought 4 headsets since I've been streaming, yeah? It's, you know, and I'm glad that I bought those 2 cheaper ones before, guys, because I bought 2 Turtle Beach headsets. You know, you're talking £85, which is like $100 each, yeah? So like $200. None of them work now, guys. None of those work. They used to cause problems for me. They used to crackle. They didn't used to register. I got both of these headsets for half the price of one of the other ones. But yeah, it still cost. Like when I look at the bracket, I'm like, I'm not declared. I mean, I don't know what you did, Lime. I don't know if you've declared your channel, or I don't know what you've done, but it's difficult because I don't know whether to declare this, because as far as I'm concerned, until I start making an actual profit on the channel, what does the taxman need to know about the channel? Like I'm literally spending more money to be a YouTuber than I am actually making from being a YouTuber at this point, because I have to calculate the 14 or 15 months that I was doing this off my own cost. You know, I'm not Dr. Disrespect, guys. I don't make £500 donations every single stream that I do, so that covers, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's very, very weird. Like, I don't really know how to work out things. Like, I don't really know how to work. I don't really have to work it out. Like, I'd say, yeah, that's what I mean, because you didn't have to buy the console, and because you're spending, you know, if you don't even count the cost of the Elgato, if you just count the cost of the Xbox Live, you're only spending like, you know, $100 and something a year, yeah? But I'm already at the point where it's like, console, the takeaways, the food, the videos that I've done, guys, this all costs money. When I calculate how much money I've spent on my channel, I'm probably in the thousands already, guys. I must be in the thousands already of how much money I've spent on my channel. Because I have to spend this internet. I can't it all. So I don't know what you guys are counting. Like, I count everything, like internet. You know, I need internet to play the games. And to think the reason I blew up was because they decided to destroy that AC1. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, my brother, exactly. To think the reason why I blew up was because I decided to get pissy with people who I didn't like the way that they were playing on the game. And it just, something just happened. Like, something just happened. And then through that ended up lighting a fire underneath me. So I went more back into the, you know, to the bait and stuff. And my channel just blew. Like 30,000 views here, 70,000 views there, or, you know, 17,000 views here. There was one weekend where I had 73,000 views on, you know, 15 different videos. So it was like, you know, I had a weekend where I had thousands of views. But saying that, guys, don't forget, it's not all about views. It's about the watch time. You can build a channel very slowly and very quickly, very slowly, from doing things like live streaming, whereas you can build a channel very, as in like, people can build a channel very quickly from doing things that are popular, but they don't always last. Those channels don't always seem to last. Plus, people don't buy YouTube channels anymore. Back in the day, like, companies would buy massive YouTube channels from them so that they could get the views and the support. But because the monetization on YouTube changed, it's all different.
Oh, g'day, Saniqua.
Where
Shout
are
out to
you?
Benjamin Lin in the chat. This is not
I'm
a
on the
wrestling
bridge of
stream,
my
bro.
new
This is
flagship,
a Call of Duty
carrying
stream.
on my fleet.
But yeah, if you wanted
Takes
to
out
know my
stuff.
opinion from AEW last night, it was a good show, a great show, in fact.
Excuse me?
You know, apart from
Left the base
the
unprotected.
apart from the fan attempting to get in the
If I
ring,
knew,
that was something that happened
I'd
that
love
was funny
myself
last
a
night.
break for
So
good.
yeah, for you guys who don't know, a fan tried to get in the ring last night on AEW. Some people saying it was like staged. I don't think it was staged. I think it was a fan actually tried to get in the ring. So what would you say that your cost is? So you probably just about evened your cost then, yeah, Lime. If you don't include the cost of the Elgato or the cost of
Securing Alpha.
the Xbox 360, which you should really, yeah. Yeah, you're probably now in the profit margin. I don't know, man. I calculated that I think I've spent about £400 on about £400 on food, and then I think I've spent about £600, £600, sorry, on internet, other stuff, the console itself. So yeah, like I'm about $1,000 in, because you know it registers in dollars. I'm about $1,000 in. So over the next year, if I can make $1,000, then I'm about even. Well, I've only been monetized for about a month now, and I've made more than $50. So, you know,
UAV online.
and I've already had to do the verification thing. So it's obviously YouTube's gonna pay out this month. So you know what I mean?
UAV online.
We've lost the lead.
Yeah, Fortunate doesn't have to work, mate. Like, he probably does go to work, but he doesn't have to work. That's why I don't understand how he does not stream every day. I don't understand how he does not stream 3-4 times a week. Sometimes Fort doesn't stream for like 3 months at a time. Like, the guy's making cheddar, mate. The guy's making like, I'd say 15 grand a year. Fortunate's making off YouTube. He's still got people subscribed who pay to subscribe for his YouTube, his Twitch channel, and he hasn't streamed on Twitch for years. Oh, you have to get 1,000 subscribers, Hammer, and you have to get 4,000 watch hours, mate. It's a grind. It's a graft and a half, Hammer. It's a graft and a half. The watch time's not hard to get as long as you've got 4 or 5 people who sit on your channel and watch your channel when you're live. But after 6 months, you're only going to have maybe 2,000 hours watch time, yeah? It's such a grind, mate. It's such a grind. Remember, guys, I didn't get popular because I'm good on games. I got popular because I'm toxic and because I say things that other people want to say. Yeah, man. He says I need more hammers. Yes. Yes, hammer. In fact, we could all kind of run that, couldn't we? Like, Lime could be like, shout out to all the Limes out there. Chinchilla could be like, shout out to all the Chinchillas out there. Stunner already calls his followers Stunners. I could be like, shout out to all the Rexes out there. Yeah, you know, one of them ones. That's madness.
Enemy Harriers incoming.
Yeah, man, I'd say Fortunate probably makes between 15 and 30,000 a year off YouTube. But remember, AdSense can be weird as well, though, Lime. Like, AdSense can punish you for being popular. Like, Dr. Disrespect, that's why he gets lots of... And you've got to remember as well, Lime, all that's just watch time calculation and views. You're not calculating that Fortunate gets maybe $200, $300 donated to him every stream. So if you think about it, if he does 10 streams a year, that's another $3,000, $4,000 on top of that. Sport's making some cheddar, trust me, mate. KRNG Fortunate is making some cheddar. It's just graft. Like, Fortunate's got like 400,000 subscribers. Like, he must have started streaming 2016, around that time when no one streamed Modern Warfare 2. He must have started streaming at like a very unique time. Like, Chin, how long have you known Fortunate for? And did you meet him through his channel, or did you meet him through the game? Or how did you meet him? Yeah, 15, 30 grand, man. Why would you need to go to work there? Would you still work after making that, or would you quit your job? Yeah, shout out to Fort as well. Let's see, is Fort live right now? This is the time of the night when Fort will go live.
Turn the key.
I've met people who've killed to make 15 to 30 grand a year, guys, from actually killing people. So, you know, if you can make that from YouTube, yeah, then yeah, you've done pretty well with yourself. Because like I say, I've met people that earn $15,000 to $30,000 a year from actually killing people. I mean, just Fortunate still play. He doesn't play pro anymore, does he? That's the problem. He doesn't play pro anymore. So. I thought when I first stumbled upon Fortunate that he was signed. And then I just, you know, started seeing him just streaming on YouTube. But yeah, if you notice, guys, the time of the night is weird. Because there's been no, from what I've been aware, there's been no forcers. No one's been forced out of the stream tonight. So it must be something to do with the time of day. Or maybe it's the app that I'm using has finally updated itself, so we're not getting those problems anymore. But yeah, if you can, guys, do me a favor and run those adverts. I'm waiting for that live commentary to see where Lime's done this live commentary. Game winning kill on Favela. because you've got a couple of live commentaries that I've seen, so I want to listen to one of them, and we'll let Lime take over on the channel, guys.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
And oh yeah, Chinchilla, I don't want you getting upset when people see that absolutely, you know, pro gamer Claymore placement from me on Rust with the game-winning kill. Because some would say that was fluke. No, that was very smart thinking from me. I was gonna try and shoot you, yeah, and I just quickly thought, no, he's gonna jump over, yeah, and I knew if you, but I'm dead. That's why I put my Claymore down. I didn't even see the clock. I didn't even know we were that close to the end of the game. I was just so caught up in all the gunfire and all the madness. I just thought I'm gonna get this kill, and then you jumped down. Was it you that I killed, or was it somebody else? Because you was there. It was you that was there. It might not have been you that I killed, Chin. It might have been somebody else that I killed, but you was definitely in the kill cam, because I remember seeing you in the kill cam. That game was so chaotic, man. But I do like playing on Rust, because you can just switch everything off, can't you? I mean, Chinchilla, the fact that you've got a nuke on Rust before, that's insane. I mean, Lime, I don't know. I don't think I've seen you get. If you have got a nuke on Rust, Lime, I either haven't seen it, it was an older one, or I haven't seen it, because I'm not even going to lie. That nuke that Chinchilla got on Rust, that was one of the first, if not the first nuke that I've seen on Rust. Maybe I have seen you get a nuke on Rust, Lime, but that Chinchilla nuke, what he got, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, the very end of the stream. And then I tore it up last night at the end of the stream. And the salty host, I don't know if he dashboarded or he did what, or he just ended the game.
Friendly predator missile.
If I'm 10-3 or 9-3, there's nothing wrong with the connection in that lobby, guys.
Securing B. Securing B. UAV online.
Oh yeah, I know where it is, Lime. I'm just saying, like, I will be posting that video myself, so you know where I am. Rust is the only map I still need. Yeah, Lime, you need to play DLC, bro. You need to, if you've got DLC, you need to play DLC. Like, Lime's got DLC on a USB stick. How do we get a copy of this DLC? Like, this, you know what, guys? That's something that I've been meaning to say for a while. You know something that has always really annoyed me about modders, yeah? Is that they're quick to get salty and spinbot and all those kind of things, guys. But you ever notice these modders have got no why has no modder been clever enough?
Securing B.
Guys, I just knocked the microphone.
Securing Charlie. Friendly predator missile incoming.
Here we go.
Chopper standing by. Friendly Apache inbound. Hey, get that guy.
Technical difficulties, guys. Hold on.
Friendly predator missile incoming.
Get this faking work.
Securing B.
When booking a trip, you might be thinking,
Man said I've had 100 nukes, but never one on Skid Row. Yeah, Skid Row's a difficult one though, isn't it? Because it's the map.
because Hotels.com has flexible booking options. Hotels.com, because just in case.
Why is that not working? Yeah, Skid Row is a difficult one because it's the map that people say it's the hardest with the air support. Oh my word, why is it playing for? Sorry guys, I'm getting wound up. And I am getting wound up. Because this is playing up unnecessarily. gonna go mad. Right, there we are. Well, yeah, Skid Row's the map that, in my opinion, the air support, well, you could say on Scrapyard as well, but Scrapyard is a much more accessible map. You can get about it quite quickly. Skid Row, for some reason, I don't know why, but Skid Row's, the air support, it doesn't work on Skid Row. Not even the Harriers is very good on Skid Row, unless it's, you have to land it at the back of the map on Skid Row. You have to land the Harriers at the back of the map where the flag is. A flag, I think it is. I'm not sure. But you have to land it out there because there's no other place on the thing that you're going to kill people. Just doesn't seem to work the same way. The problem with Skid Row is there's so many hiding spots on Skid Row, but everybody's aware of the hiding spots, so you're going to get found real quickly. You've almost got to hide in plain sight on Skid Row, or you've got to get into one of the glitch spots. People know about the glitch spots nowadays, don't they? You know, shout out to Fort once again, when he was holding them lobbies a few years ago. Guys, some people knew of glitch spots that not even like Wikipedia or, you know, the Codpedia knew about. I even had someone say to me not long ago about the turret on Rundown. Like they knew there was a turret on Rundown. A lot of people don't know there's a turret on Rundown that you can get to. And I remember the turret. Hold on, guys. This is a live commentary. I only remember the turret from the early days of Call of Duty. People used to just automatic. Like when you guys are playing on Wasteland, you guys seem to automatically use the turrets. Now, bearing in mind that Wasteland, apart from Rundown, is one of the only maps that's actually got a turret that actually works, that faces the action. Like, is it Kirachi that's got the turrets that don't even face anywhere? If I imagine that, which map is it? Which map has got the turrets, guys, that are pretty much useless? I swear one of the maps on Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, the turret on Kirachi, it's pretty much useless because everything's in your way. You have to basically wait for people to charge out. The moment that people charge out, dead. Straight away, you are dead. I don't even go near that turret on Kirachi. It has no benefit. And I'll say this now. It's weird. Rundown, where B flag is, and Kirachi, where C flag is, they are horrible places to get trapped in on the map. And they are also very horrible places that are pelted with noob tubes. I am almost certain that they were trying to think that people would be shooting the turret like to stop explosions, or I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe down the line it will come out that there were actually purposes in certain game modes for the turrets, yeah? But I can't imagine what the purpose of that turret. Yes, you can get a few kills with the turret on Kirachi, but you are just wide fucking open. There is just no way to even... You might as well not even go near that turret. I've probably only been killed by that turret a handful of times in my whole time of playing. You may as well not go anywhere near that turret. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that the turret on Rundown even exists, guys. Honestly. I've never seen it being used since I've been playing on the Xbox. But yeah, guys, let's listen to this Lime commentary. So I'm going to go silent in the background for a few minutes while Lime takes over the channel. As always, feel free to refresh. Feel free to keep commenting in the comment section below. But here is the one and only Sniffling Limo taking over from here.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Sniffling Limo here with a Quarry Ground Lord Domination live commentary. Let's make it happen. This class is my favorite for Quarry. We got Marathon Cold-Blooded Ninja, All Pro, with Silence UMP, AA-12 Extended Mags, Stuns, Semtex. Harrier AC-130 Tactical Nuke. Let's go.
We've taken the lead.
Undetected. Let's continue to be that way. And we're still undetected. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Oh. I didn't know spawn tubing was a thing on this map, really. Get out of here.
Enemy UAV online.
Where is he? I'm gonna hide right here. I don't like this.
Enemy has B.
It's just me, dude. Ah! Yeah, he saw you, not me. Wow. Unreal. Okay. Sometimes your teammates can be your worst enemy whenever they just obliviously run past you. Thought I had that guy. Guess not. Now I have him. What? Now I have him. I wasted a Simtex to do it, but that's okay. I like to flank. Flank them big time. Oh. Ah! Usually it works out better than that. Put the stinger away. I will take your ammo with pleasure. Oh, oh, oh.
Sorry about the closed captions there, guys. I didn't even know they were on the screen. And shout out to Lime as well for the comment there. I'm not sure if I caught that right. But did you just say that sometimes that your teammates can be the enemy as well? Yeah, if you said that, I totally agree. Sometimes your teammates can be your worst enemy in this game. For various different reasons as well, guys. So let's carry on with this live commentary anyway.
Dude, stop blowing our cover. What is... No. They're boosting! Are you serious right now? Stop boosting, man. Lame. Alright, now we really got a nuke. These scrubs. Cannot believe they're boosting. I mean, I guess I can always check the minimap for a teammate out in the middle of nowhere. Scrambler.
Alpha secure.
Are you serious, dude? Yeah, he's gonna be at the all the stones.
UAV online.
I'll just go back over there, get some free kills.
Closing A. Closing A.
AFK.
We lost A.
Ah, really? Sometimes you gotta just shoot them instead of knife them. Wow, unreal. Come on. You couldn't see, but I just rolled my eyes pretty hard.
Oh, g'day, Saniqua.
Oh, hey, girl. Where are you?
Well, I'm on the bridge of my new flagship, cheering on my fleet as it takes out your starbase.
No, no. Dude, they're just charging hard.
Let me just stop for a second. Yeah, guys, I totally understand about the resetting thing. However, I've been thinking as well, I've got a PS3 account, so, you know, that might have to become our account. So if any of you guys get a PS3, you know, hit me up, guys, and I'll give you I'll change the password to make it so that we can all use the password. And, you know, I'll gladly let you guys use my account because I'm level 70 and you can't, as far as I'm aware, guys, you can't even be D-ranked now. Because somebody blatantly put me on level 1. And although I backed out real quickly, I have heard that people on PS3 can just D-rank you. And you don't even need to kill anyone when you go back in the game. It will just D-rank you, yeah? But then I left the game, went to the main menu, came back in, and it put me straight back on level 70, unlock all. Everything unlocked. So I presume, even though there's no, it's not even a glitch, it's just they just took away the online status updates, yeah? So you can't online progress. You can't progress anymore, yeah? But I strongly believe that also works both ways. If somebody de-ranks you when you're already on level 70, it just keeps resetting you back to where you were when you got the last time the game was saved. And that was sometime in, I think, 2019. So the last time the game was saved, 2019, it just keeps resetting me back to that, guys, which is level 70 for me. But yeah, let's get back to Lime's commentary.
Oh, that is a wall. I'm gonna save my equipment. Alright, that's hardcore camping right there. There's no for that. He's dead now.
Enemy care package incoming. Enemy UAV online.
Still there?
Enemy UAV online.
Okay. So if Scrambler comes up, then that's where the boosters are. I got it. Alright, I got it. And I bet the other guy has Scrambler as well. My teammate. But he's so stupid, he's probably going to stay in that same place the whole time. Yep. So if I need some free kills, just go over there and grab them for free. Or I'll just prevent the booster from even getting to my teammate who's helping him. Yep, so he's going back. I saw the radar go a little fuzzy. I kind of hope my teammates shoot down those boosted kill streaks. Don't deserve that, man. That was mine. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Gotta get out of there. I need to take a breather.
Friendly Predator missile incoming.
This is pretty bold. Man, I hear him. Do you hear him? This is not good. Okay. Alright, we're still alive. No way, dude.
Securing Bravo.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Only I knew where he was. Oh. I'll take that.
Friendly Predator missile incoming.
Got hardly any ammo. Oh, I saw that guy. He's gonna be hunting me, I'm sure.
Waiting for your mark. Repeat.
Oh, man.
Harriers waiting for your...
Friendly airstrike inbound. Friendly Harriers inbound.
I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. No dice. That was a bad plant right there. I got time. I got time. Let's go, Harrier. Really? Come on, man. Not cool.
Enemy UAV online. Friendly Predator missile incoming. Enemy Harriers incoming. Friendly Harriers inbound.
I can do this.
UAV spotted.
I think I can do this. Let's go.
Friendly AC-130 in the air. Você acaba de jogar no chão. Você o pegou.
Oh, yes.
Isso é que eu chamo de acerto. UAV online. Pronto para cercar inimigo. Losing aim! Ok, você o pegou. Agora vai atrás dos outros caras. Isso, esse cara é
All right, let's go. Come on. Ah, man, I was so close. Ah, I had to have been so close.
Next time we will be strong.
Dang. 30 and 10. Man. That's all right. I'm pretty satisfied with that one. And the boosters didn't really get anywhere, so. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Still not getting that outro yet, are you, like? But yeah, like I said, guys, the PS3, it's a strange situation. If you take out all the knobs, and I mean the guys who are clearly cheating, permanent UAV, and not just making excuses, guys, you know, I can feel the difference. I can suspect it all I want on Xbox. The thing that you guys have got to understand is Xbox 360 MW2. I don't know what it is about the Xbox, yeah? But the aim assist is something that you can switch on and you can switch off on Xbox One. And I know that people say that it only helps you in the campaign modes and stuff. No, the aim assist has always been on Xbox. It's in World at War. It's built into the actual mechanisms. It was built into the mechanisms of World at War on the PlayStation and Black Ops 1 as well, yeah? But it wasn't built into any of the Modern Warfare games on the PlayStation, yeah? You couldn't just go into the settings and be like, aim assist, there you go. There isn't a help with Steady Aim Pro, but there's less aim assistance on the PlayStation because your bullets are just, you know, they managed to be able to get the PlayStation back in 2009 running so that the PlayStation could outrun the game. Whereas, you know, in time gone by, the newer games like Ghost, they do feature, you can tell they feature quite a heavy amount of aim assist along with the game. But you can't turn off and turn on aim assist on the PlayStation. But with Xbox, there is a slight, you can feel it. It drags, you know, your crosshair drags across. You don't really get that on PlayStation, you know, like it's so much different on PlayStation. Not so much, but there's a slight difference. You don't get that prompt. Everything on PlayStation is just, you have to react. The guy's there, start shooting, yeah, and then you deal with your aim later. Yeah, it's a bit like, you know, like using the AK-47s on the Black Ops game. You sort of shoot and then recorrect your aim after. A lot of the weapons on PlayStation are like that. Whereas when I came to Xbox, you couldn't get away with that. You start randomly firing one of the weapons. They're very clunky on the Xbox, but they're very accurate on the Xbox, and that's why they shred. Some of the weapons don't shred the same way. I never realized how powerful the UMP-45 was by playing the game years ago. But playing UMP-45 on the PlayStation, that weapon is so powerful. And I mean, it is so, you can feel the bullets like sticking to the player, bam, 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 like sticking to his midsection where he can't escape the bullet. But yeah, when you're on Xbox, sometimes I don't feel. There is aim assist, but it's just in the game. You don't recognize it like you do on Xbox. You don't. From my knowledge, anyway, from what I've experienced, you don't really notice the aim assist on PlayStation. It doesn't really give you that bump like it does on Xbox. Like you don't feel it spin your player. A player runs by you when you're using a shotgun, your body will turn towards him slightly, so you can give it that. Sometimes it obviously messes you up on Xbox as well. You don't get that on PlayStation. You've got more control of the actual weapon. It's weird. So hard to explain, guys, but you've got way more control of the weapon on the Xbox as well. But that could just be backwards compatible stuff, guys. That could just be the backwards compatible of the Xbox One not helping me because my connection's not amazing to the lobby, not helping me. Whereas when you know my connection's better, you will see that my crosshair sticks to the middle of, like when I kill you on Scrapyard Chinchilla on that video earlier on, when the last kill, I shoot you through the hangar and my bullets stick to your body because I'm near you, yeah? Connections are fine, there's no glitching, there's no lagging, so my bullets are just peppering into your body. When I'm shooting people across the map on the PlayStation, I can hear that same spongy noise, that spongy hit marker noise. So yeah, Lime's on in 20 minutes, so we'll keep this running for about another 20 minutes. And then I think I'm going to jump on the game for a few games if you guys want to play TDM or whatever you guys want to do. I think I might jump in one of the lobbies for a few games just to die down the atmosphere. But yeah, like I said, guys, it's weird. It's hard to explain. It's something that going forward I may have to show you guys. I might just have to take the first thing that I buy for the channel is a capture card. I might not buy the best capture card. I may buy one of a second-hand Elgato because I've seen one online. Somebody got a new one and they're selling their used one. It's a 1080p 60 frames per second, and he says that it works fine. And you know, he's looking for about £80 for that, which doesn't look like a bad price because they're about £200. So like, you know, I need to really do my research. But yeah, he's selling one on he's not far from me, and he's selling one on eBay for about £80, which doesn't seem like much because I've seen them brand new for like £240. So I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong places. I know you guys spent about $200, $200 something. So, you know, what would you guys say? Well, you know, how much would you guys say that the Elgato should be going for? Am I overpaying the £80, or would £80 be about fair for a second-hand Elgato? Because like I say, I know that you can get a brand new one for something way more expensive. Just for the taste of it. Such a strange word. I always laugh at Lime's videos when I see that somebody has gone out, that one person that has gone out of his way to watch like 10 of Lime's videos just so that he can dislike them. Like, has this person ever been discovered? He might be. I mean, I've had my suspicions of who these people are. Same people who do it to me. Like, you think it's a coincidence, guys, that I never get dislikes on the videos if I don't mention certain names. But if I mention certain people's names, all of a sudden the egos on the stream get mad. It's too coincidental, guys. Who was I talking about last time when we was on the stream? And then all of a sudden, there's a dislike on one of my videos, like live stream. You think that was a coincidence, guys? Some people are obsessed with it, guys. Obsessed. And they'll be listening right now, don't you worry, guys. They listen to the whole stream. Probably streaming it out right now in the Discord. You know what I mean? So let them guys argue in the Discord. Shout out to all you prats arguing in the Discord. You guys make me sick. You know, try and get some vagina. One of you do something good, yeah? Go and get some vagina, yeah? Because some of you guys are like 35, 37 years old. You're still arguing with little kids on video games, but you ain't getting no vagina. You guys ain't. Come on, be honest. It's a young man's game now. I'm not sure what the currency conversion is. Yeah, that's what I mean. So you're talking like maybe 170, 180 pounds for the decent one. This one, he said, is a good one, but 80 pounds sounds kind of cheap to me. Like, you know, think about 80 pounds will be about $100, yeah? The guy says his Elgato's 2 years old. It's been used for, what did he say he plays on? Is it Elder Scrolls? Not Elder Scrolls. One of those type of games anyway, like God or Elder Scrolls or one of them that games. He says he streams 10 hours a week, yeah? So, you know, it's only been used for 2 years, 10 hours a week, or, you know, 10 hours every other week. No, you can't see who dislikes the videos, Chinchilla. You just sort of just get a gauge of who may have disliked the video or not. But yeah, that'd be my... I just ran that high-rise video. That's the live stream. Let's have a look at this ground war domination then. 11 minutes, yeah. Get some adverts ran on this one.
Domination.
Because technically there is other things that I can do with the capture card as well. And I'd probably use it more for the PS3 than I would be the thing. I mean, I've even seen those capture devices as well where you just put a USB. Like, they're becoming very popular. I thought that they would flop. I never thought that people would actually take them seriously. But if you just want to record like 1 hour of footage, guys, there's... Forget what they're called, man, but they're... you put like an SD card into it and then you just plug it in to your TV or something like that. I can't remember what I seen the guy doing. The guy was doing something and that literally records anything that runs through the screen on the TV or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that £145. So £80 after 2 years. Yeah, that's probably roughly fair, but then I probably would be better off just buying one brand new for like £150. It's a lot of money to invest. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how much the channel actually makes. Because, you know, we all know a capture card is something that you need. I've got 2 consoles, yeah? You know, and I'm sure I could get the capture card to work with my laptop. I'm sure I could. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. He's still alive, isn't he? I thought he was still alive behind you. But yeah, the Elgato. And there's another one as well, the HD PVR or whatever it's called. I heard great things about them at first, but then I heard really bad things because once the Chinaman got hold of the HD PVR, you know, you could end up buying one that said 720p. You know, I seen one a year ago that was online for $20, like £18, and then delivery from somewhere. Like, it was about £25 altogether. And it said 1080p. I read in the reviews someone saying that it only gives you 480, which that would have been a waste of the money. That would have. You know, I need a guarantee that I'm buying something that at least does me 720p. Now, if I could get a capture card that does 720p for less than, say, you know, £50, I'd just buy that because I would only use it for the PlayStation anyway. But yeah, the capture cards are getting quite savvy as well, guys. Like, the Elgato still requires you to be plugged into a PC, but there are capture cards out there that now don't require you to be plugged into the PC. Like I said, it will just record whatever's going on your TV screen through the SD card and the technology that's built into the thing. I forget what they're called. They're not even called... I don't think they're even called screen recorders. They're called something else, but they look like a... They look like a USB dongle, like an internet dongle, or a Chromecast stick. And, you know, you plug them into the HDMI slot or whatever, the HDMI out slot on your Xbox, sorry, that's what it was that I see. Or the HDMI out slot on whatever, or in slot, or whatever it is. There's different slots on the console. I've seen the guy talking about it. There's a guy on YouTube who does videos on them, and he did a review on one of them. And he said they're pretty nimble things, but you never know, guys. These guys can be part of the company that made the item. They can be part of a company that you know, modified someone else's technology to make it look like it works when it doesn't work. So you never really know what you're getting into. And let's not forget, in a time like now, guys, where the world's not fully back to normal yet, there are so many swindlers out there. Yeah, that's another thing that I was thinking of though, like, just because he said that it works good, how do I know that it works good? Because without buying it brand new, you don't know if it works good. And you know, you don't know if you've never had one before.
Securing C.
That's why I'm just so glad that the Xbox One lets you record. And it lets you record anything from your thing. That's the technology that I think that they've managed to that's the technology they've managed to, like, you know, dissect and change. The technology that's in the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, where you can press record and record something. I believe that these USB dongle things that record, they have used that technology. So it just automatically acts like, you know, you're broadcaster, like you're broadcasting, but you can't broadcast directly. I don't think you can broadcast directly from the actual dongle thing. I have to do my research into what they are, because they're probably stuff that's not compatible. You know, these cheaper things, guys, most of it's not compatible. They'll all say that they work when they don't. They're probably all old HD PVRs. You know, I'm not, you know, as a devil's advocate thing, they probably are, guys, probably just old HD or HD PVRs that didn't work properly at the time, and someone's managed to get them to work through a memory stick, so they work through a memory stick. But you know, you probably only get like 320 or 360p, 480p. You can never trust what people say in the specs, but I suppose that it's all just about research, about doing the right kind of research and getting things done. Because I know that there are now multiple ways, because I was reading about it before. You don't just need, you don't just need, or you don't just have to get a screen recorder. There are other things that you can do, you can use. Like, for instance, if I wanted to, I could have used my external hard drive for external memory so that it can record. So I could just record straight onto my external hard drive. But I really needed the external hard drive for actual memory, guys, for actual console memory. I could have formatted it so that it just worked as like a capture card, so that I could just record and go live, and you know, rather than recording for 5 minutes at a time at 720p, I could have recorded, you know, 20 minutes, half an hour at 1080p, because when you've got an external hard drive, you can use it that way. But I needed the external hard drive to be able to have extra memory on my console, because there just wasn't enough space. But yeah, once again, like I said, guys, it's just something that I'll look into going forward. I'll have to do it, and the longer that I leave it, the less it will be worth it. You know, the only reason I've not is because of the hacking issue on the PlayStation. Yeah, that was the weekend there. Like, there was that video, and then there was another video. Between the about 8 videos, I had no tell a lie. That's the football video. It was when I did the wrestling video. It was last year sometime. I had about 70,000 views in one day from like 10 different videos. But yeah, that 30k, that's my top viewed video. I'm just glad that I eventually figured out that the live streaming was the way to get the channel to get the watch time, because when I got to 1,000 subscribers, I had no idea how far I was behind on the watch time until I checked up. What's that, Street Fighter? I think that was Street Fighter. Yeah, what, are you boys on the game then? Let's have a look. No, they're not on the game yet. I'm thinking that Lang's probably setting up. I don't know why I'm yawning and getting tired, because I'm not planning on going to sleep for another about 4 or 5 hours. I need to pop some UAVs before I go to sleep.
Securing A. Friendly predator missile inbound.
Watch time covers the ads. You have to have, like for instance, if it was just as simple as being able to watch ads, like that's why sometimes the ads don't pop up on all of my videos, guys, because if I posted one of my, let's say, more baity videos, if I post a 2-minute video and people only watch the video for 15 or 20 seconds, you have to cover that watch time. So like when I go live like now, so for the next 3 days, I won't have to worry about watch time because I cover it in videos like this, which means that every time that you guys, every 10 minutes, if you guys refresh, you'll get an advert, yeah? But if I was to not go live today, there's a chance by tomorrow, by the time that I post a video, the video might not have adverts for the first like 20 views, 25 views, because it's trying to catch up on the watch time. It's all about people watching the videos in full. YouTube doesn't seem to like a lack of watch time. So the watch time does help you out as well. It's the advert watch time as well, guys. So make sure if you're running, unfortunately when I'm live like now, I can't run all of Lime's adverts for length because in case they've got copyright songs on them, because I don't want them to affect my channel. But when I watch Lime's videos and I watch his videos, I always watch his ads in full. Like even if they're 10 minutes long, I'll leave the ad in the background running while I go and do other stuff. You know what, Chinchilla, that's actually a good idea. Let's everybody refresh and run the advert. That's what everyone should do. Yeah, that's what I mean, like Twitch pays more per advert and per views and that, yeah? But YouTube pays more for the watch time and for like, you know, the advert support. I think, anyway, I can't tell you that because I haven't got my Twitch channel. I've been stuck on, not that I'm not even trying to build my Twitch channel. I just use my Twitch channel to record sometimes. But, you know, since the older games only really require, personally in my opinion, they only require 720, and now I've got 60 frames per second, I don't really need to go live on Twitch to be able to do Modern Warfare 2 because 60 frames per second saved my life. You know, that's made it so that I can edit my videos so where you can watch them at 60 frames per second, and that's a lot more like readable than 30 frames per second. And it just saves the videos. It just makes the videos much more viewable, in my opinion, anyway. Let's run this one here. This was from 2020, guys. Lime's still running videos from 2020, guys. This was a domination match from 2020. I thought I seen some names in the lobbies that I haven't seen for a while. I keep hitting the wrong button for some reason.
Capture the objectives.
Oh my word, why? Why?
Securing B.
Oh my word, why? Why is it doing this to me for, man? Press the fucking... Oh my word, I swear it will not. You guys don't understand that I'm hitting the actual thing and it's not. It's registering everything but. I end up getting mad.
Securing B.
Yeah, that's because you don't have ads on while you're playing though, do you? Like the whole thing with Twitch is they basically want you to force the ads. So they want you to tell every single person to watch
Bravo secure.
So imagine you've got 20 people on your stream or 15 people and you run an ad. You then get, you know, 30, 40 cents every time you run an ad. So they want you to run an ad every like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, like it's TV. And then that's where, then is where you start making the money. But then, yeah, like I said to you, because you said before that I told you you should have just been doing it like basically automatic ads. I know it's frustrating, but you would have probably made about $75 if you'd have been just running automatic ads. It has to be done, bro.
Charlie secure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It sometimes, like, the bigger the channel is, the more horrible that their ads are. Because I've seen channels where it runs like 12 ads, like, you know, like it will run 3 minutes of ads, but it's all a 30-second video, a 20-second video, a 10-second video, 2 5-second videos, another 45-second video, another 30-second video, a 15-second video, another 5-second video, and then a 10-second video, then the ad's done. Like, it will run so many different ads, like 4 or 5 seconds at a time. Twitch can be really frustrating. Whereas with YouTube, they've sort of topped it off at, if you run the ads, 2 ads maximum. Although some of these sponsored, paid-for channels, they put them videos up that are like 12 minutes long, but they get sponsored and they put them up as adverts. Because they're partners with YouTube, they can have their videos like, if Fortunate wanted, he could have his adverts, he could have his games as an advert. Because he's a YouTube partner with the Tick, yeah? Fortunate if he wanted, or maybe it does, and maybe I've just not seen them, but yeah, Fortunate if he wanted, if he was willing to let YouTube have some of his paid promotion, he could put up one of his gameplays as an actual advert. Because he's got more than 100,000 subscribers. Or maybe that's 1 million. Maybe you have to have 1 million to do that. I'd have to recheck that. Maybe you need 1 million to do that, in fact, guys. Maybe you need 1 million to actually have where YouTube, because YouTube will run adverts on channels like Pretty Little Thing. Like, it's their actual advert from their channel. It's a video that they posted on their channel. It's like, what's this? But yeah, who knows how the ad revenue and all the ad things work, guys? Who knows how they work, guys? I don't. Your guess is as good as mine, guys, of how these things work. I have not got a clue.
Repeat. Harriers waiting for your mark.
Last Stand is probably the nastiest thing that I've seen. I don't know how people use it. And it's normally the most toxic people that moan about the game that use it as well. Last and Final Stand. Yeah, that's right, guys. Modern Warfare 2 went one step further. They didn't just include Last Stand as a... They didn't just include Last Stand. They included Final Stand as well. So you can have Last Stand as a perk, and then you can have Final Stand as a death streak. So you can technically get both in a row. Which is ridiculous. Am I right about that, guys? I am right about that, aren't I, guys? About you can have Last Stand and Final Stand at the same time in this game. Or am I wrong about that?
Oh, hey, girl. Where are you?
Well, I'm on the
Because
bridge of
either
my
way,
new
they're
flagship.
both very frustrating,
Cheering on
let's
my
be
fleet.
honest. They're both very... Oh, shout out to Harris in the chat. They're both very, 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 very frustrated. Frustrating, sorry. Well, Dr. Disrespect, he apparently makes like, you know, $250,000 a year. So, and that's just from YouTube paying him. I don't know how much he actually makes from what his channel makes, but I know that YouTube's actually... Now, I'm surprised Fortunate's not actually been signed by YouTube and they don't pay him like an actual wage on top of what his channel... Because his channel, if he is really making you know, between say $15 and like $75,000 a year, his channel's worth cash to YouTube. Meaning that he really should be on a weekly or monthly wage. It's guaranteed from YouTube. That's why like Ninja and those guys came off Mixer and that, yeah, off Twitch, because other platforms was offering out big money to be able to get those guys to stream. And obviously Dr. Disrespect, I don't know if he really did fall out with Twitch and they really banned him. I think that he just tried to renegotiate because other platforms was offering. I think he realized what a lot of you guys realized. Twitch is good for donations, but if you really want that extra stuff going on, I think when he realized it, like, he makes more money, he makes the same amount of money like from sponsors and videos on YouTube of his old videos. Remember, he didn't used to even post all the time. It was other people who used to post on behalf of Dr. Disrespect. I always used to laugh at that back in the day. Like when I first discovered Dr. Disrespect, when he came back after he started playing on the modern games, yeah, when I first discovered him like playing again after I'd watched all the old school Modern Warfare 2 videos where he used to dress up and all the cosplay and all that, and I realised that he was making money and he was streaming and all that kind of stuff. Because you got to remember, guys, for those who don't know, Dr. Disrespect was actually a person in real life who actually made money from the game. Like he worked for Call of Duty. He was one of the people that made Advanced Warfare. He's got a video on his channel where you can see that he was part of the early development of Advanced Warfare when it was still a boots on the ground game. They just added in the jetpacks. But he does this thing on one of the maps when he tries to develop a map with the development kit that he's still got. He does a boost jump across from one side of this map, this custom map that he made. And he lands across the map, lands on the other side, and he takes damage. Because the boost jumping was so primitive, they didn't even actually know if it was going to be something that would benefit you. The boost jumping was going to be like, you know, those things that could potentially kill you at the same time as helping you, because you take damage from it, and then they realize there's no point. You can't make people take damage from boost jumping. But that's why on Advanced Warfare there's so many death traps, where you run to an area and you jump and you think you're going to land it and you don't land it. You either fall off the map or you end up in one of those zones where you shouldn't be, because half the maps that are in Advanced Warfare weren't made for boost jumping or you know, space jumping. They were made for boots on the ground. I think some contractual wages, like a set amount. Yeah, them guys are definitely on a set amount. What's Halite? Pretty sure that they pay monthly. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. These guys are on like an actual wage. Like they don't just make their YouTube earnings. They make an actual wage. Like they're getting paid like, you know, £25,000 a month or whatever, $25,000 a month. I'm driving home and then hopping on MW2. Shout up. Fingers crossed. Shout up. Shout out. Fingers crossed that I'll make enough to do a Google 1099. Wait, screw taxes. What's a Google 1099? Like, is that a tax payment? Like, I heard you gotta make like 5G. I heard you gotta make like 4 or 5G to be, and then the taxman will come knocking. Like, you obviously probably after you've made like $1,000, you might want to contact the taxman and let him know that you made that $1,000, because he's gonna want to know how you made that $1,000. But the weirdest thing about YouTube is it's not counted as a job, but the money is taxable. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's like, you know, it's counted in the bracket of basically like if you're a DJ and you work, you can get bookings and you can get paid, but they want to know how much you get paid a year. But there's easy ways, like YouTube's a tax write-off, bro. That's why a lot of these men are making so much money, is because they can just write YouTube off as, well, I spent $1,000 on this, I spent $2,000 on that, $5,000 on this. So you can practically use your money from YouTube to kit out your with all this good stuff, and in the end you just say that all the money came from what you have to use to be able to stream. And guys like Dr. Disrespect, look at how much money that they have put into their green screen and all that. Like, you know that it must not they eat that. They ain't cheap, guys. Come on. That ain't just sitting there with a you know, Xbox 360 or whatever. That's like, you know, or Xbox One camera. That's he's using big money to stream, and he's making big money as well. It's self-employment, like contractual. Yeah, that's what I mean. I always look at it like this: as long as you don't work 16 hours, like in this country, if you don't work 16 hours a week, then they can't really do nothing about it. So if you're not doing 16 hours of YouTube a week, then they really can't say nothing about it in this country. But I suppose we'll find out. I'll definitely be contacting them at some point, but you've got to hit a bracket. Like, you've got to... Nothing's taxable under £12,500 here. So if you add whatever money that you make in your own life, and then you say you've got say you make £9,000 a year, yeah, unless you make $3,000 or £3,000 from YouTube, the taxman's gonna want to know, but they're probably not gonna do anything about it. Like, they're gonna want to know where you got the money from, obviously, but they're not probably gonna do much about it because it's not taxable money. Like, before a certain amount, it's not. I don't know how it works in America. I know that you lot have got some crazy taxes and stuff there, but you have to earn a certain amount of money to be taxed here. So unless you're earning that kind of money, and if you're on disability or welfare or anything like that, some of it's not taxable at all. So you can practically earn like £500 a month of certain disabilities. Some people I know, there's a guy, I forget what his name is, but he's a disabled guy, and he basically goes around and does reviews on something, and you know, he talks openly about his disabilities like I do. He was worried because he was making like quite a bit of money from disability every year, but it turned out that his disability money was not taxable, so the government couldn't do nothing to him because he was making like this was 2 years ago, he was making like 8 grand, 9 grand a year off YouTube at one stage, but he wasn't claiming any sort of welfare apart from the disability, so he was entitled to make that money. So he was probably using that as like a full-time job. Yeah, well, you know, just be careful, like, you don't know if Uncle Sam's watching, or you know, if you're getting that straight moolah in your hands, that's always good. So if you're not paying for the moolah, if it's not going through your bank and stuff like that, then yeah, you're fine. If it's straight payment in beer fucking taxi rides, and you know, cash in hand, then yeah, mate, you're sweet. That's sweet. But yeah, some of the DJs out there, they get paid $4.50, yeah. So they do like a 3-hour session, and they get $150 an hour. Yo, they get taxed through the eyeballs, man. Even though they don't work 16 hours because it's counted as something earnings, meaning that because you're working that DJ job, it's practically you get charged by like every 15 or 20 minutes or whatever, like 15 minutes. So they can charge you for like a lot more, they can tax you for a lot more off that stuff. But there are people making a considerable amount on top of what they already earn by DJing and promoting and stuff like that, because you can make money from it. There's a guy in this game, guys, and his name is Hands Up the Bum. There he is, look. He's there. Yeah. That's a brilliant name, that is. Like, $12K. Much lower as an independent. Yeah, that independent contractor thing. That's something that wrestling uses to basically screw over wrestlers. Like, imagine this one, guys. So a wrestler gets paid, say, $200,000 a year, yeah, to WWE, which sounds like a lot, yeah? But they can't, even though they're called an independent contractor, they can't go and work elsewhere, guys. They can't go and work in a different country. They're stuck in the WWE, yeah, and they're not allowed to have any say over what goes on with their character, yeah? So imagine like WWE signs, say, they had Rob Gronkowski there, yeah? Rob Gronkowski chose to go back to the NFL and put himself through whatever the NFL puts him through for less money because he realized that at least he's got some kind of power over his character in the NFL. Whereas with WWE, you realize very quickly you have no say. If Vince McMahon has a contract with your name on it, he owns your name. He owns everything about you. Unless, obviously, of course, you're already copyrighted for something else. Shout out to Hilda DC in the chat. My word, yeah, this game is just becoming so... I mean, I'm not going to lie, Lime, you're not exactly making things nicer with the thumper, but this is a random class generator, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, this game is just so bloody toxic at the moment, man. What's mad is the FAL with the thumper is one of my go-to classes before. You never see this class. Like, it's a very weird class to use. But the FAL and the thumper were two of my, like, one of my go-to classes a long time ago. This was a long time before I knew about the FAL having the holographic sight glitch. This is way before that. But yeah, I believe that Lime may have a live commentary coming up, and I think after that we'll probably more than likely start to shut down the stream, guys. Once I've been live for about 90 minutes, 2 hours, I think I've maybe just hit the 90-minute mark now. In fact, no, I'm almost 2 hours in, so yeah. I won't be running this for more than, say, 20 minutes, guys, 15 or 20 more minutes, and then we'll shut it down. Because I was only planning on going live for 90 minutes today, and then 90 minutes at the weekend, but I missed the weekend this weekend because of other reasons, other things. Plus, I've got other things going off behind the scenes, as I explained earlier on, guys. There's a few things going off in my actual life that are unforeseen circumstances, so I've got to deal with them. And I have been physically struggling the last week or two, man. It's not something that I really discuss, but I have been struggling physically recently. Like, my body's not been... I don't know if it's because maybe I'm not on the right amount of medication that I should be on, but, you know, I have been physically struggling recently. It's been a pain because I'm not getting around like I was before. And, you know, there are concerns as well with that stuff. I never really know what... As a man, I never really know what to say because you're just kind of told to just get on with shit, you know what I mean? Like, move on. Sentry Gun, yeah, game with
Sentry Gun on the way. Sentry Gun on the way.
gonna do clips of Advanced Warfare, but no, I'm just gonna show you guys how bad that game is. Like, honestly, guys, it's a bad game. It's a bad game. Called Lufty. He's a pretty decent guy. Sorry about this, guys. I'm having difficulties over here. The Mobley doesn't want to charge. The mobile phone doesn't want to charge. It's annoying. The Riot Shield nuke is a very prestigious thing, guys. It's a very prestigious and unknown thing, the Riot Shield nuke. That's, headset's gone down. Oh, that's why. Fuck. I need to stop swearing on my stream as well. That's another problem. I need to stop swearing on my stream as well. That's a problem, man. Like, YouTube doesn't really punish you for dropping the F-bomb. It understands, but it can be a bit pissy with it.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon. UAV online.
There we are. Oh, that was becoming so frustrating as well. Yeah, that's a clever idea, Lime. Like, run your nuke playlist or find a nice spot on the playlist and just run it from there and live stream it from there. All you need to do is to just reverse stream it. Wrong one. Is to reverse stream it, guys. Like, that's all you need to do. In fact, hold on. No, I've run past it. We are getting near the live commentary though. Just that one. Yeah, the way to do that is to reverse stream. You stream your channel. You use your Elgato to stream your channel. So go to YouTube and then, you know, do it that way if you can, of course. I'm not sure how the Elgato actually works, but or if you've got a good enough mobile phone line, you can stream it straight from your mobile phone. So you can OBS like I do, where you use your phone to stream out. I'm due for my upgrade in August as well, guys, to my phone, so I'm trying to get a Google phone, so I've got a much better phone to be able to stream out with. Although it could have just been the app, because today no one has been forced out of this stream today. No one has been forced, as far as I'm aware, out of this stream today, so it might have just been the fact that the app needed updating. And I'm not really one for updating the app. So you almost got the nuke by picking up a riot shield. That's insane. It's got to be on your end, Hilda, because I've just checked the stream and I'm hearing myself perfectly fine over the stream, and I think everybody else's as well. It's either your device or it's the connection, I don't know. But yeah, everybody else, no one else is not hearing me, and I'm definitely hearing me on my stream way louder than the actual gameplay. Yeah, if it's glitching or anything like that, that might be the signs of YouTube trying to force people out. So you know what you've got to do, guys. Refresh. Because YouTube loves people to refresh on this screen. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it hasn't kicked anyone out yet. That's something. That's definitely a positive. Because I updated the app last week. And the app was fine. But yeah, if I listen to the stream, it's going to echo for a second, guys. But if I listen to the stream, listen to this. I can hear myself. I can definitely hear myself, and that's just straight off mobile phone. So,
We've lost the lead.
if anyone else is having any sound difficulties, I apologise. There isn't really much that can be done at this stage.
Care package on the way.
Yeah, so what you want to do, Lime, is you want to record, like, set the Elgato up so that it records. It's forcing me out to watch an advert on my Xbox. Sorry, it actually is forcing the ad. It just went to the advert on the Xbox. It doesn't even ask for permission or get glitchy. But yeah, the best thing to do, yeah, I'm going to end this soon anyway. The best thing to do is, if you've got some spare time, just go to your Nuke playlist, record an hour and a half of it, set an alarm, go back to it after an hour and a half, and then whatever you've got there recorded, upload that and then premiere it on your channel. Or if you want, you could just go, you could actually, I reckon you could definitely go live, because Harris can do it. Harris can just switch over and go to a different channel or a different thing, YouTube, everything. So you should be able to do that as well, like. Harris is your best guy to ask for how you managed to get the Elgato to multitask and do different things. Let's get this baby here. Underpass is kind of slightly underrated for nukes, really. Like, people do underestimate. Like, can you imagine, guys, how horrible the underpass was in the 480p and the 680p or the 480 and 640p or whatever it was. Can you if you played in those days, guys, honestly, if you played in those days, and I'm being real, guys, if you played in those days, you will be able to remember that underpass, you couldn't see anything until Xbox became, you know, 720p and then 1080p, because it wasn't always 720p, guys, or it was 720p. But if you had a normal TV, like a box TV, like a CRT TV, you only had 680 anyway, yeah? But when HDMI TVs came out and people started using 1080p, the first time I switched over my Xbox One to 1080p, the difference in the HDMI and the screen was just incredible, man. Like, Underpass isn't as dark. Like, I used to think that Skid Row was dark. I used to think Skid Row was a gloomy, horrible map. And it is quite gloomy on the PlayStation, to be honest. But I used to think Skid Row was a really, like, gloomy map. But it turns out that, like, it was just the fact that it was what Modern Warfare 2 looked like on a CRT TV at, like, 680p. It just doesn't look great. Time to get away into the night and then I think we're alone now. But yeah, shout out to all you guys for being here. Lime, are you online now? Yeah, Lime's online now. Lime's online. Lime's online now. Lime's on Lime. Lime is on Lime, guys. He's on Lime. But yeah, I think that we'll run this one and then we'll run the live commentary and then we will shut this baby down because I want to go online and I want to play for like at least 45 minutes. I hope it's a TDM, guys. I hope it's not a ground war. I can't be dealing with it. And guys hate me. You know they hate me.
Harrier is waiting for your mark. Repeat. Harrier.
Friendly Harriers inbound.
Lime is on Lime. UAV on Lime.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Time to get away into the night and then there's a ground and then I can say I think we're alone now. This is from the life of an insomniac, guys. Trust me, this is from the life of a true insomniac. Somebody who barely sleeps. Sleep deprived. I've been sleep deprived half my life, guys. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now.
UAV online.
Chin, if you're still watching, are you going online? Are you online? Right, I'm just going to skip to the live commentary so that Lime can have the final say. Well, one of the final says because I'm going to have the final say. It's here. Live commentary behind enemy lines. Right, guys, for the final time of the evening, here is the one and only Sniffling. Oh, Sniffling Lime just dropped something. Sniffling Lime, let me turn that up so you can hear him better. And here is a tactical nuke with live commentary. Watch this, I'm sure I have.
Hey guys, Sniffling Lime Zero here, bringing another live commentary in a very chaotic ground war lobby. Skid Row Domination. Ground War. Xbox 360 in 2021.
Domination.
This map's really not great for AC-130 unless we have C and B and they have A and they're spawning out in the parking lot. But that doesn't mean we're not going to try. Here they come.
Securing Alpha.
Oh, oh. Oh, ah! Okay. Not bad. Okay, now it's actually going to be time to go try to get B.
Securing Alpha.
We do not want them to have B. You thought the intervention was going to save you. Nope. I think they're going to get B. Ooh.
We've taken the lead.
Not what we want. We do not want A.
Enemy has Bravo.
Okay, we'll get C.
Enemy has B.
Ah!
UAV online.
I'm going to go to the turret.
We've lost the lead.
Come to the window. He's mincemeat. Oh. Recover, recover. Alright, I might actually be able to plan an ambush. If I go in the building. Be a little tricky. Let's pass it up. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Retreat, retreat.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Alright, I think we're safe. We might be able to make something work here. Just don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. is so cool, huh? Nope. Reload. Nice. No reason to get too crazy. Oh my god. Run, run, run. Oh my god. Wow. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh my god. Okay. It's alright. We're still in this. I got cold-blooded. Watch out. Cover me, teammate. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh no.
AC-130 standing by. Repeat,
Oh no.
AC-130 standing by.
Oh no. Should we just call it in here? I think we should. Let's do it.
Friendly AC-130 in the air.
Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Oh, we got this.
Friendly Predator missile incoming.
Not quite.
Friendly Apache inbound.
Uh-oh.
UAV online.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. We can do this. Oh, man.
UAV online. Friendly Harriers inbound.
I don't like this. Yes! Yes! We got the nuke! First ever nuke on a live commentary, baby. Woo! Oh, man. Now you guys get to see how I react. Oh. Wow. I was totally in the C-spawn. Man, I have no idea if a teammate is close. Wow, I used all my ammo, too. I almost want to just call it in right now, but I don't think the teammate's even close. Tactical nuke is ready for launch. Should we try for a double? I mean, we could try. I don't think it's going to work. I can't believe we did that. Oh! On fire right now.
UAV online.
Damn. Oh, that was awesome. We are heating up, man. Keep it going. No! No way! He got... I knew I should have called it in. It still counts, but wow. No way, dude. Oh. I don't even know what my KD was. I'm at a loss for words right now.
You know what? I've been waiting for a while. Lime, has that happened to you before on the videos? Because I've either seen it before or that happened. Did it happen to Dylan? It might have happened to Dylan before. I don't even know what to say. What does that feel like? To get an actual tactical nuke and then somebody actually calls in a nuke before you do. That's why I can't blame people for calling in early, guys. I promise you guys, I could, if I could get the first I could get the first 20, I could get 25 out of the first 40 kills in the match. That match is over. That could be a grand war on, you know, Terminal. It is over. The moment I hear tactical nuke inbound, like tactical nuke ready for deployment, the game is over, boys. Because I'm screaming in my household and going absolutely insane while the lobby is like, who's calling in early nukes? And I'll be like, that would be me. I'm calling in early nukes. But yeah, shout out to all you guys, man. Like, for being here. I think that we are now time to shut this down. Shout out to Lion for the live commentary and for the wonderful MW2 content that we will keep bringing you and providing you on his channel and on my channel as well. Shout out to all you guys for locking in. Shout out to all you guys for commenting. I'm about to hop on the game, so if you are available, feel free. And if you are a legit player to you know, come and join us. But yeah, I'm hopping on now, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.